Oh, baby. It's time. The weather is set to star shower. It's raining heroes.
You need to declare your stream, buddy.
Oh, did I not hit enter? Oh my god, I didn't hit enter.
Well, I don't see it, so I'm going to assume you did not hit enter.
No,
I
wrote it up. Wrote it up, realized I didn't mute something, for brain dumped. Like you do. Happen.
Like you do.
Like you do. Anyway. You made it just in time.
Yes, I was not going to miss this, because as I was saying on my own stream right as I ended it, we are here for what is literally the peak of Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
I also mentioned that, like, well, it's the peak. It's only a slight downhill slope. It's not super bad, but you can see the giant hole that's about to form by the time we get to 6.3. But we'll get there when we get there.
Alrighty.
I've also seen these cutscenes about what 700,000 times. Just watching people go through this part for the first time.
It's so good. Alright, so we just ran Heroes Gauntlet. We've got summons coming in all over the place. The Crystal Tower is not happy. Elidibus is up in there causing a mess. So now we're gonna go stop him. Where this whole world goes to crap. With your permission, I would make a brief stop at Accenture Gate, just long enough to send the guard to Becklug's aid, you understand. Were not for them, we would never have escaped Elidibus, much less with spirit vessels. Though mine fell into our foes' clutches, Becklug gathered up the rest at great risk to themselves. I must see that they are safe before we press on. Enough good people have given their lives that I might fulfill my duty. We going. We going. It's that time. Oh, it's a nervous guard. Let's talk to them. Warrior of Darkness, Exarch, forgive us this paltry greeting. We were not notified of your coming. It wasn't planned. I need you to assemble a rescue party. Our friend Becklug lies wounded in a clearing to the west. Pray go to their aid with all haste. At once, may I ask how they came to harm? There were reports of enemies in our midst, specters who appeared after the star shower. Do they have something to do with it? Yes, the man who attacked Becklug is also responsible for the star shower and the appearance of the specters. I have no time to explain, but know that the individual in question does not seek to do indiscriminate harm. If you do not bar his servant's path, they will not turn on you. You're to leave this foe to us, understood? Meanwhile, I ask that you alert the rest of the guard and focus on maintaining calm in the city. Understood. Lena. Auntie Lena. So take charge of the matters in the city. Find Becklug now. I've been thinking about those black Crystarium outfits like the whole week, whole 2 weeks. I forgot to when I was doing maintenance. I forgot to set one up. I might have to write myself a note. I'll forget again. Graver the matter, the less inclined you are to speak of it, even when it is plain for all to see, like what is happening to you. This time there truly is no time. Oh, no, we're not skipping this. How dare. I know, my lord. Were matters otherwise, I believe you would be even willing to speak of your past if pressed. Yet I remain afraid to do so. Afraid that what I might learn would make a stranger of you. Forgive me, there is no time. We need to get going. We're not saying a few words. I gotta punch a dude in the face. I know, my friend. I know. Just grant me a moment. Lena, do you remember the time you got lost in the tower when you were little and I searched for you for hours on end? And the cake I baked for your 10th name day. That hideous lump the good people of the mean covered up with beautiful candles. In your hapless first encounter with the Sin Eaters as a guard, afterwards you threw yourself into your training pretending nothing was wrong, though I could see the tears in your eyes. All these moments that we shared, all the feelings that accompanied them, they are as real as aught that came before, and nothing will ever change that. Will ever change what we mean to one another. If I made you worry, then I beg your forgiveness. Heavens know you deserve better. Through the darkest of times, you've kept faith with me, standing tall as a proud daughter of the Crystarium, as an example to us all. I count myself blessed to have had you in my life, and I want you to know that. Sentimental times. Why do you speak so, as if this were our last meeting? Truly, you have a knack for making people worry. Pouty. Come on. Besides, it is you who are an example to us all. You who have led us through countless trials, and you who will lead us through countless trials to come. So go, my lord, do what you must, but take care. Oh, it's all chained up. Crystal Exarch, it's unchanged. The word holds. Excellent. Elidibus will still be within the tower. Our foe's sole purpose is to destroy you, and to that end he has summoned heroes from other reflections, empowering himself with their hope even as they occupy your comrades. You will not best him as easily as you did in the depths. By any measure, the odds are now stacked firmly in his favor. To wit, spare no preparation, my friend. I shall lift the word only when you are ready. Oh, Midgard Stormer's ready. Midgard Stormer is so ready. Stoic nod. Now onto the Hero's Gauntlet. Ooh. Oh, Midgard Stormer's pumped. Look at him go. Are you ready then? Very well. I shall lift the ward. You know, it wasn't so long ago that I watched you seal the place up. Before I begin my slumber, you mean? Ha! It seems rather longer to me, but yes, what a strange symmetry. This time I break the seal, and I have no intention of locking myself away again. Nay, together we will enter, and together we will leave in triumph. So come, my friend, let us be about it.
Not here either. We must keep climbing.
So many stairs. Bonk.
'Twas but a matter of time. I cannot keep up with you, nor will it avail us to make a stand here. You must go on without me. Find Elidibus and stop him. Worry not, my friend. Though I am no warrior, I have learned to hold my own over the years. When first we explored this tower, you and your fellow adventurers formed the van, while I was left to follow in your wake. Suffice it to say, I was not best pleased with the arrangement. How I wished that I could join you. And now I have, here where it all began. I was right to trust in you, and the power of your legacy, of your name, to let them guide my every deed.
For Elidibus is my name, and my mission, guiding my every deed.
So the way that the camera angle's working, like whenever there's like a moment of clarity, Viola will shift her head and like the reflections of her glasses go away. Which, I don't know how they planned that. Why me?
Why you? Why not you? Had I chosen another, we would never have made it this far. Or do I mistake your meaning? Elidibus spoke in similar terms, you say? How curious. To answer your question, then, I made my choice for reasons which seemed obvious to me, but may not to any other. There were the expectations I placed upon myself before beginning my slumber, and the expectations of those who roused me. Of course, I had the choice to turn my back on a lot of it, but in the end, it was no choice at all. I cherish the time I spent with you and the others. What I wouldn't give to return to those halcyon days. Chasing ancient secrets, overcoming trial after trial with the aid of like-minded comrades. And what remarkable comrades they were. In such company, I felt as if I were a character in the epic tales that had stirred my heart as a boy, as if my dream had come true. It hadn't, of course, for I was no hero, neither then nor after. Though the world to which I awakened and the first were beset with myriad problems, I rarely knew how best to play my part. There was, however, one thing of which I was certain, that I could not bear to let those dear to me meet a tragic end.
Elidibus is tired of the monologuing. Let's go! Elidibus, let him have it. It's been like 100 years.
I think he's been suffering for a bit more than 100 years. But...
Valid counterpoint.
What is time when you could just live forever, you know?
Go.
I try not to think about that too much.
Rest assured, you haven't seen the last of me. I wouldn't dream of playing my trump card save in your presence.
Trump card.
Break!
That'd be Breakja. Break 2. I want to AoE slow. Elidibus is like, got another Zandy card.
Of a possible future. Worthless. All. Worthless as memories of the only past. Fated to fray and fade into oblivion.
Doton caused heavy. Interesting. But that still do a slow? It's been a while since I've dirt piled someone.
Leaving naught but a gaping void. The Waking Sands. Yes, that was the place. The place I first made myself known to you and yours.
Everything.
The seventh rejoining had left the realm listing dangerously towards darkness, and events were unfolding that threatened to push it over the brink. Thus did I approach you in my capacity as emissary, thinking that you would make a useful pawn. But I was wrong. And for my misstep did La Habrea and Emetzelk pay the ultimate price, leaving me the last of the unsundered. My remaining brethren, fragmented as they are, cannot hope to see our mission to its end. It falls to me alone. Defeat is not an option.
Endwalker reference.
I will strike you down. I will resurrect Lord Zodiac, and I will bring back those who sacrifice themselves to call him forth. Though it take 1,000 years, upon my honor as Elidibus, emissary of the Convocation of 14, I will see this done.
But know that his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is. You worry too much, Elidibus. This dedication to your duty verges on obsession. However hard you struggle, you'll never bring back the convocation, or those who once relied upon you are no more. Both are pretty brutal.
What of it? I have my mission. I am Elidibus, and it is my duty to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. This I swore to someone. We spoke, and I swore. What? What did I... This pain, this torment, is nothing. No more than must be suffered to deliver the world from its doom. No more than any of you malformed creatures have known. even should you lose all that is dear to you. Even should it cost you your life. You bear the burden and fight on. Kicking and screaming until your last breath is spent!
Aye, it's true. We've lost much and more. Known unimaginable suffering.
Voice from within.
But through it all, we never, ever forgot what was dear to us. And that's what gave us the strength to carry on.
I love this trope that they started here. It's one of the few things that I don't mind that they keep doing it over and over. You have your eyes closed and you're about to whip out a one-liner. And they do the camera.
No. It will not end here. Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call. The time is come to deliver your brethren from darkness. My heart's sole desire is a world free of sorrow. Join with me now in hope and prayer for the salvation of all. If you would usher in the end, then with my all shall I oppose you. As the avatar of those mortal heroes who fought unfalteringly in all their imperfection, as the warrior of light incarnate. Come, warrior of darkness, let us finish this. What?
Here and I commit the chronicle of the traveler, shepherd to the stars in the dark. Though the world be sundered and our souls set adrift, where you walk, my dearest friend, fate shall surely follow. For yours is the 14th seat, the seat of Azem. Azem? Has anybody said it out loud?
No, but I always say Zem.
Yeah, I feel like Zem is what you should be what you should emphasize.
What are you? No, it matters not. You are the enemy, and you will fall. Even should it cost me everything, I will not forsake my duty.
Oh, they might say it in Endwalker, okay. I'll have to keep an ear out.
Also, so many things in this one cutscene just blew your fucking head off.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Just like, here, hi, have Mr. Final Fantasy himself as the next boss.
Yeah, can you just like, oh, he's just gonna keep throwing ourselves at us. That's cute, that's clever. And then he just turns. This was the moment that like I didn't see it coming at all. My first time through. Like they pull out the big picture of the Warrior of Light in the book, and I'm just like, oh, that's cool. It's a throwback. I'm just like, I didn't put two and two together at all. Hang on a minute, I have to. Let me get this started. Did you want in or not?
Oh, I'm not even signing in the game, I'm afraid.
More than 30 minutes.
I mean, I can make my way in.
Oh,
I can make my way in, I suppose.
Nah. Yeah, let's use the more than 30 minutes to talk over.
Okay.
So, yeah, yes. I mean, this whole thing, you're climbing the tower to the callback. You get the music. Grahatia's just like, I wish I could hang out with you. That's a good moment for him. Like, Crystal Exarch.
You're climbing up the tower on the Crystal Exarch. It's like, wait, you got to watch out. There's a mechanic here. Oh, he's already dead.
He's already dead. No. I know, we were 10 seconds late, so they already pulled the boss. Not everybody's even here yet. Yep. And then, yeah. So then you're like, okay, Elidibus isn't all right. He's probably having a hard time with all of this. Yeah, and then, like, so they were already pretty heavily leaning on you being the 14th member, but, like, now it's confirmed.
I can actually remember prior to a lot of this, before, I think even 5.0, a lot of people were sort of like digging around in the potential theory of this idea of us being technically an ancient at one point. Because I can't remember where they figured it out, but they figured out how we were able to summon party members every time we do any trial, and that there was actually a lore reason, and they figured that out way back in like 2.0. Oh, sorry, not 2.0, probably 2.5 they figured it out, but now everything's sort of like coming together. And now everything's starting to make sense.
I've always enjoyed the contrivance. I know I've talked this to death. The fishing party of adventurers just offshore, and just and then the warrior of light just basically runs out and yells off the cliff, "Hey, you guys want to fight Susano?" And they're like, "Yeah, let's go." But now we have like, oh, you're actually this ancient badass. I mean, theoretically, everybody's an ancient, but you know, just you're a good one, a special one. Which goes into a different, interesting other AU. So we have our Garlemald AU, right? And then there's the AU where the Ascians come to you and say, "Y'all want to wake up?" And then you're an Ascian. Now, strictly speaking, Hythlodaeus was walking around and basically said, we weren't going to use your soul crystal, but we still had it just lying around for kicks. So this wouldn't really have happened. But.
So, if we know about that timeline, we will win by default. We know how it ends. Unless for some reason there's a reason that we change our mind. We have an insane... Actually, technically speaking, we would have to deal with Endsinger at some point. But we have such an insane Dynamis advantage that we're pretty much going to wipe every expansion without really trying.
Yeah, we kill Xenos and Alamigo at 53, 63.
Pretty much. We wouldn't even be 53 probably. We'd probably skyrocket in level immediately. It'd be like we were playing Maple Story and we're just getting levels every 2 seconds. It's an interesting thing to look at. But I guess it depends on how much of you remembers everything when you wake up. Or rather, how much you remember when you wake up. It can go multiple places.
Yeah. I do remember this being, well, this entire, like you said, you're getting hyped the hell out for maybe a half dozen different reasons at this point in time. But one of them definitely was the whole Azem thing. I'm like, holy crap, this is so cool. All this time, this is why I was such a badass.
I think it was not long after this I was like, Flame, you have got to play this video game.
Probably.
Like, you will love this story. I'm telling you this right now, you'll love it. But World of Warcraft had the priority, I understand.
I was in those mines for a while. I mean, you see how hard I go into Hello Kitty, right? This is just who I am. Okay. You give me these kinds of systems, and I'll settle in. You
don't have, well, that's why. That's why we're afraid of bringing you in a RuneScape.
Well,
you might never come back.
Wow. I've non-zero chance on that. I'm just saying. Not agreeing to anything.
We'll see what 8.0 does. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I mean, there's also just the fight itself we're about to go into as well is also hype for many reasons. Like the fact the way the boss turned around and was like, "Hi, have a limit break 4 in your face."
Aww.
And we just got annihilated first time around. Now they're nice enough to give you a checkpoint. Back in the day, when that LB4 killed you, you were back at the very beginning and had to do everything all over again. Which was a bit mean, to be honest, because when I first ran this, we died to the click minigame about 3 times before people realized you can't fail that. Everybody needs to be successful. It was kind of irritating, to be honest, because people just wouldn't figure it out. I think a lot of people give up because it looks really intense, because when you're mashing the button initially, the bar is going down really fast. But when you get to like the halfway point, it slows down a lot, and then you're like 1/4 left, it barely even tries. But yeah, it was a little frustrating on the first days. Would be like, everybody's confused. Why do we keep failing this? What's happening here? We deduced it was one person. Because I think at first, like we did it and we failed, and it was like, oh, what happened? And I'm like, do we deliberately lose? So I managed to convince everybody to deliberately lose, and then we didn't do it. And I was like, okay, well, it can't be that. There's just some weird thing we have to do prior. We went in again, we mashed, and then didn't succeed. And then eventually somebody said, I fucked up. I didn't push it. And I was like, oh. You could have done that on like the first pull. Like, we just did 2 other pulls and got no info. Like, it's fine. Like, just let us know what happened. This is the reason why I'm always in favor of somebody calling themselves out if they fuck up, so that we don't have confusion. Like, and this isn't WoW. Nobody's gonna kick you from the group. But anyway,
I may have to go over to Excalibur.
There's also the secret Easter egg, which is when Mr. Final Fantasy I summons all of his friends to come help him. They are all references to Final Fantasy IV characters.
Oh, the way they look?
The classes and the way that they look. There's a Dark Knight. There are 2 mages, a white mage and a black mage. There is... The only one that's an odd one out is the warrior, but it's because we don't have anybody to play Sid who uses hammers. There's a ninja. There's a bard. So they're all references, all the characters that spring in are references to 4. But they're not straight up the characters from 4, they're just the classes. And it's like too much of a coincidence for all these specific classes to come together, especially with how they look as well. Because the 2 mages are Lalafels to add to it.
Ah, there it is. Were they blocking walls with their bodies? Too fast, we couldn't be able to say it. Makes sense.
Nah, they were just casting meteor and blowing everything up.
Like they do.
It'd be really funny if you could actually use them to really block a wall. That would be the ultimate reference.
Alright, let's get... If this tank leaves the queue, then I'll just go over to a different data center and have better luck there, hopefully.
Oh boy. Man, it sucks to play on a lot of these like newer servers. It does make the game feel completely dead. And I think that's why a lot of people are saying, oh, 14 is dead. If you're on like Excalibur or whatever, you're gonna find something in like not much time at all. But these servers far off here, they just don't get people doing content. People aren't running anything. Yeah. And it might be partially because they're doing the same strat you're doing, which is jumping to a different data center.
There are like population breakpoints that you need so that you have certain numbers of people who are doing this content at this time of day, at this skill level. So like I need 7 other people queuing up for a trial roulette who have unlocked Seed of Sacrifice on the character that they're playing. So
So I've still not completely confirmed it, but I do think that the game likes to try to prioritize finding newer players if you're doing content for the first time.
oh yeah, that's most definitely.
Which I think is why these things take so fucking long to find a queue for.
Wouldn't doubt it. Like when I was running the Arum Reborn dungeons, back in the day when I had my Hrothgal friend, like the other pugs were like marauders and conjurers and arcanists, and they're like so that the new people were put in with the new people.
I also had the same thing when I was playing first person McPherson. I also got a lot of newer players at the time, and I know that when I was running it as the main, I mostly I would usually the budget would pop and then we would instantly get going because everybody's fucking done it.
Mm-hmm.
It was very rare that I found anybody new. Unless it was like recent content. That was the only time it really happened.
Well, I still got
It's
this
a bit
tank.
unfortunate.
Hold on to this tank. The first time the tank was here and then the tank left, tank gave up. Oh, there he goes. All right, look at that out of here.
Rip. It is a bit ridiculous.
It is.
I mean, I can still sign in. I can still sign in now. Because now I don't have to jump data center. It's just an easy sign in.
La, 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 la. Oh, visit another world server.
Flame, the Fall Guys event. It's happening. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Dude, you see, I won it.
Yeah, I saw you won it, actually. No, you don't have to play it ever again.
Alright, that's right, I have to log out and do it from there.
Party made up has changed. Yeah, the person who's queuing is gone.
I know. Or just give it up. Alright, no, right click. Visit another data center. Proceed. Chugga, chugga,
My game
chugga,
is
chugga.
apparently still updating.
Chugga, 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 chugga. Choo choo! I've made it. Look, we're flown at Traxclwynwyn. Level 2.
Who is that character?
My Femro. I level 2. Like I don't know if they've ever left Limsa.
Interesting. I didn't know you really had a family.
It was my contingency plan for when if the Hrothgals look like shit.
Yeah. I remember that now. Okay.
Now and again, I'll look at her. I'll be like, maybe I should. I'm like, dude, you're still running. It's been how long you've been doing this Hrothgal crap?
Yeah, you can turn her into the speedrun character.
I could. Yeah, it would be
you and me doing a duo Final Fantasy XIV speedrun.
Oh hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hi. Hey, hello.
Who's that? Oh, it's me! Oh, fuck. I hadn't signed into the game yet. I was still in queue, apparently. I was like, who the fuck's that guy?
Yeah.
I saw you on your stream before I saw me on my screen. Why am I even here? I don't even remember why I'm fucking in this area.
I just look over. I see an orange name. I'm like, hey.
Right, hold on. Let me mute your stream. I've got like Donnie's theme playing in stereo at two different times.
Off
It's a fucking nightmare.
Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Duty Fiender.
We'll see how long this takes. We'll see how long this takes with DPS. If it takes too long, I'll change.
I doubt it. Ah, it's nothing. Ain't no
Yeah, it
time.
says 17. I know. I've seen fake times before.
Ain't no time at all. So, oh
Is
man,
the Muggle treasures? Oh, the Muggle treasure
next
thing.
week.
Oh,
next Tuesday.
Oh, well, that's fucked then. I'm never doing it because Sailing comes out the same week. I am not doing it. Goodbye. I'll be gone for about a month.
I'll have to look at the crap on the list. My initial glance, I don't think anything was on there that I don't have.
Yeah, there's the CS Sacrifice Dragon, but we got that recently,
that. Yeah.
so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
I need to sit down with that list and figure out how much I care. I mean, it's just
there's an earring. There's an earring that you will barely see and you'll never use.
They always have like the flex earring jewelry as part of it. I enjoy that conceptually because it's a nobody sees this but myself, but I see it and I know that I ground the crap out of this. I mean, there are some outfits you can really get it going. The war gear is nice, but it's the war gear hat and chest. So if you want the full warg outfit, like I do, you've got to go to Grand Cosmos, baby. I do think I actually need the boots for fending, annoyingly. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe it'll be the whole outfit. Though typically they just do the chests, because the chest is usually the most prominent part of any outfit in this game.
Is this dude racist? What the fuck?
What do you do?
He just said, just what we need, another outsider.
Oh, hang on, he'll say that to me too.
Like, is he calling you out? Because he ain't calling me out.
Oh, no,
if he knows, he should know who the fuck I am.
We're both Gridanian. Well, I'm honorary Gridanian. You may be.
I mean, I am actually Gridanian. My first class was bald.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah, he's just a jerk.
Unreal. I literally saved the world, bro. Like, Viola still hasn't earned that yet, but I've saved the fucking world. You don't get to say that. Here, you can stay in gay baby jail then. Fuck you. People are still clipping out of bounds. Oh, that's why I was here. I was checking if people were clipping out of bounds. That's why I was here before. I'm gonna go see if they're at this spot. Because when I went to arrive here last time, I just saw something and immediately go for it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually been patched since we did have a recent update, so it might not be possible anymore, but I'm just curious. This wall seems a bit less clippable than before. Oh wait, maybe this would be the spot. I can't do it at the moment because we would have to unqueue. Because it requires you to go to the battle hall and then come back in. But we're just gonna stay in the queue. But yeah, this is where you do the initial clip.
If you're technically the same race and from the same area, they would consider you race traders for frolicking with outsiders. These Gridanians are a piece of work.
You're right at home. Really close to getting my Burger King crown, actually.
Would you get it? Would you put it on?
I'd be tempted to. I'd be tempted to, and then change my adventure plate to be like, I've got a Burger King crown. If I screw up, please laugh. The main reason I would want it would be the added pressure of not fucking up.
Ah. I think racists would die out from their ever-shrinking circle. They impose their beliefs upon others, and perpetuate a cycle of hatred that lives to this day. It's humanity.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still alive.
Anyone outside his family tree, Banjo intensifies. Oh no. Oh no. Sweet home Alabama.
Banjo intensifies is a fucking hell of a sentence to write on the internet.
I'm here for it. Ooh. Yes. Big old cat dad. That's a proper furry name too, Pyre Wolf. Past the 20-minute mark, there's just no guarantees on quality of content on the stream. For queue times, I'll just do anything. Not that.
Oh, I'm muted. Haha, whoops. I was doing that thing when I was yapping in response, but didn't realize that the microphone didn't unmute again.
You were the last thing you heard was Banjo intensifies, or your reaction to that.
Okay,
so,
that's fine. I didn't really see it. I basically called out that Rothgar that you just walked by.
Oh.
And then you clicked on him, and I thought that's why you clicked on him in response to me mentioning him. But turns out, Flame Dragon noticed the Rothgar. Fucking, the sky is blue.
I don't fucking. Top 10 least surprising revelations in history.
I also said that if this does take like too long, but we can shoot the shit in the meantime.
I'm fine with that.
I'm sure Grahati is fine waiting on us.
He's fine.
In Gridania.
He did that cool spell. Everybody's in place. No more problems.
It's just casting break over and over again.
Break. Breaking it down. This, like, I pretty much knew this was going to be the stream. I do sort of feel a little bad that the stream went over time because of the, like, 20-minute cutscene after the end of the Hero's Gauntlet, but like, that allowed this whole stream to just be this. We just hanging out, talking about angry people inbreeding and looking at cats and how cool this patch is. And yeah, and then we're gonna get the fight, we're gonna get the wrap up, and then whatever, you know. Maybe we'll get to 6-4. This is all we need though.
There's a lot of cutscenage.
Yeah.
After this fight.
Yeah.
Oh hey, Midgard Homer did a puff.
I know, he's hyped. He wants in this.
Yep. Out here smoking his dragon vape.
You're Midgard Summer, you are the vape.
I like the way that he just doesn't move while your shoulder moves around.
There are some funny moments when, like, you're very, very animated and bopping around, and he's just like, I'm on your shoulder, just gonna stay here. I am finding myself looking forward to Endwalker.
Endwalker's got a lot of good to it.
Yeah, I was monologuing with myself like you do in the shower, and I'm like, oh, the beginning of the end is coming. I'm like, no, Endwalker's good. And I'm also legitimately interested whether or not the Golbez patch stuff is gonna be better if it's just rapid fire. Like if you just binge it, maybe it's gonna be a little less annoying. And it was just all the blue balls that made it really hurt.
This is a thought I had as well. So I was sort of running a lot of stuff in my head. And while, yes, I do think the pacing will improve it, there is a decent amount of stupid shit that still shows up.
Yeah,
especially in 6.5.
It's not going to be, well, we are sitting on possibly one of the best patches in this game while we're talking about this, but like it's so weird because like Heaven's Word, you've got all that stuff. You fight Nighthog, the Warriors of Darkness, just banger after banger after banger. You know, you got Shadowbringers, freaking all the stuff you've just seen me do. Also banger after banger. Even Stormblood. I mean, the whole the Suyu stuff is what it is. It was good building tension. I think that the Suyu Gosetsu stuff is actually something that would benefit from a longer patch cycle because you're just stewing on it for a few months.
I think I'm not. I'll let you go. I'll let you finish up.
But then when you go to Endwalker and you're like, I still feel that it was just impacted by 16, Final Fantasy 16. That basically the B team had to be the A team.
They said it wouldn't impact it, but it definitely did. They can't pretend. Come on.
Yeah, then the B team did Dawn Trail. Everything's better when not time gated. Yeah, that's we'll get there. Hey.
So
it'll be fun. We'll all have fun. Anyway, go on.
So I think another issue was because a lot of this game tends to not like break the mold. We were sort of expecting a big crescendo by 6.3. Because it's usually the 0.3 patches where a big thing happens. And it has been that way up until this expansion. Although, if we include a Realm Reborn, it was more 2.5, but 2.3 had a bit in it. But, yeah, 3.3 had Nidhogg, 4.3 had Tsukiyomi, 5.3 has this. And so we were sort of expecting something major to happen in 6.3. And then we got major blue ball. Absolutely colossal.
6.3. Was Golbez?
2.4 was Golbez.
4 was Golbez, and then 5 was Zeramis.
6.4. Yeah, 5 was Zeramis.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought 5 was Zeramis. I'm just like, what, 3 would have been Rubicante then? No.
Yes?
Yes. And then 6.2, like, the best patch. The best patch in Endwalker.
I think that's what makes it so painful.
No,
There's so much good setup. 6.1, 6.2, we are set up for good shit.
And
then the chef got changed. Like, the chef's like, oh wait, I gotta go on a different chef. Bye guys, I've left you with Frank, who picks his nose and goes and takes the meat that's been in the freezer for 2 years out to feed you.
I gotta heat this chicken up in the microwave real quick. Is that fine? I ordered it grilled. Yeah, well, it's cooked.
Yeah, so getting the B team scraps.
It's whatever.
Oh well, at least we're not as miserable as the Dissidia players right now.
Kind of hoping they didn't just wheel out Final Fantasy IV's greatest hits. Yeah, we'll get to Endwalker Pets content. I don't think
we'll ramble.
Yeah, I don't think the binge is going to save it, but I think that the binge will definitely make a few things feel better.
At the very least, there's some good fights in here.
Yeah.
We're not including Rubicante, but we got some good fights in here. Barbaricha is still
Oh, top 10
Still
fights
probably
in
my
the game.
favorite trial in the game.
Yeah,
Like, it's still top for me. Doing that as blind as a black mage was the most fun I've had in this game in fucking forever.
That's still a good fight on normal. Like there are some fight, not that they're ruined after you do them on extreme, but you're just like, aha, yeah. But Barbaricha on normal still feels just as good. Oh shit! Oh, hang on, I gotta sit up.
It's time to sit on a seat and be sacrificed.
All right.
Gamer mode activated.
Yes, well the major slouch isn't gonna help me.
Yeah, the Ninja City game is very depressing.
For my people, for our world, I will strike you down.
Howdy face.
Oh, Powdy, he's so upset.
You mad?
This battle shall be our last.
All gonna be together. Inside. And outside.
Oh my god, it's so slow. Deserved.
Darkness must be destroyed. Gleaming steel, light my path.
I look over, I see the number 3, I'm like, there's no goddamn way, and I see the paladin doesn't have their tank stance off, and it's like, that makes sense.
Watch for the thingy, the dragon. It's a fun time.
Got it.
Aw, barely didn't get it off.
It's just always the stuff that's inaccurate. I mean... Alright, here we go.
It really is one of my favorite memes that just Elidibus cannot predict anything.
I will never die. Okay, Elidibus. They do it on purpose. I'm fine with it. I'm ready. It ain't even moving! Controller meta is just ridiculously OP for Wild for this. Cannot handle it. Alright, we're all good.
Okay, we did it.
We did it. Rest of the fights, whatever. Well, actually, the limit break 3 is still a thing.
Hope you're all wearing your diapers for what's about to happen.
I know.
I think I remember being in a call with the guys recent, west and whatnot, and they fucking all screamed at once.
Oh, next time, Simmons.
Well, I don't think Reese screamed, but I think they all did.
Yeah.
I think Reese was probably like, "Who the fuck's this guy?" he's not a cat man. So I don't care.
I did the snap in real life. It's too cool. And now the wave. I can do the wave in real life too.
It's so fucking good.
It's so
Mid-fight,
good.
just having this.
Ah, and it's like it's short, it's punctual, like this whole sequence. I'm talking over it. I gotta shut up.
I am salvation given form. Mankind's first hero and his final hope. For victory,
The tank should know.
I render up my all.
Again, it does suck to rewatch this when you die and you don't get a checkpoint.
Your demise will be our salvation.
Oh boy!
You still stand.
Oh, I'm tagging. What the hell?
Be gone.
We gotta reset his enmity. Repositioning for a soak.
Max melee range. Feels good.
Oh, somebody wasn't in that one. What the hell?
This must be destroyed.
Donut. Was there somebody in that one with a healer? Or was I just dumb? Speaking of dumb, I forgot Blizzard was trash. This is the reason I need the Burger King friend. Oh my god. Everybody's got Flare needs to get away. Oh wait, Dragon first. It's always the person that doesn't know what to do with the player that has it. It's very unfortunate. Actually, I wonder if it's on purpose so that the good healers have something to do.
Ha! It's meta.
Technically speaking, by us taking that much damage and surviving, we did generate more LB, so we can't be that mad about it. LB1.
My soul knows no surrender. Hope, grant me strength.
Really bad for Prince. Having a bad day.
God! Sword of Shadow!
Fire.
Watch out for the tidal wave.
Darkness must be destroyed!
Is this pyretic?
Yep. Oh, that's unfortunate for all you guys. Nelly. Some people were in a lot of trouble in that corner. They're alive. Fine. Easy game, we're alright.
Do we need to hold on to our limit break for anything?
Not really. I think it's just for safety. Just in case things would test up. But I think we're fine otherwise. Probably use it now.
Close it. Yes! Oh!
Good timing. Well done.
Ah, wrap it up. Who cares?
Cannot fail.
Close the stream.
I will not.
I just Virgiled him. Oh my god. Alright, who gets it? Who gets it? You had your tank stance on. Think about it. He was the only one who could use Dynamis because his current state is that he isn't all there. Yeah, that's true. Paragon Ashes.
Alright, well.
I got 2
Good luck.
comms!
Oh, nice. Good luck with your huge swath of cutscenes.
Oh yeah, let's get it, guys. Settle in.
Fool. You have achieved nothing. I am immortal. Yet I will never surrender.
Elidibus, so fixated were you on my memories of the future, you failed to heed the lessons of the past. Your obsession blinded you to the true nature of this tower, this beacon of hope for mankind. Created to serve as a reservoir for the limitless energy of the heavens. To harness and bind the boundless, not unlike white auracite. Your ill-begotten power, obtained by exploiting that which is best in us. I shall have it. Your soul and all!
You're doing something cool, man. Little drop of riding home at the end. blue there, buddy. He really is, though. Rock hard.
That message was blocked, by the way.
I know.
I don't know.
I don't want to talk over this. We'll reflect later.
This. Yes. I would become him. I would save everyone. This, I believed. Yet still they cried out in rage and despair. Divided over the fate of the star. A rare occurrence, always fleeting. But not this time. Not this time. Reconciliation. Elidibus. I was needed. I withdrew myself from Zodiark. For them. My people. My brothers. My friends. Stay strong. Keep the faith. At duty's end, we will meet again. We will. We will. The rains have ceased, and we have been graced with another beautiful day. But you are not here to see it.
I concede I may have overexerted myself. Steady now and listen. I told you before that I had a plan, and that when all is said and done, I would ask a favor of you. We have averted the 8th Umbral Calamity, found a way for everyone to return to the source, and, last but not least, we have secured the future of all the people of Norvrandt. We have won, my friend. So, I hope you'll forgive me this moment of selfishness, and while I wouldn't want you to feel obliged, promise me you'll take me on your next adventure. A journey. Together. That's all I ask.
Okay, so in the flashbacks, the camera, when they're talking to Elidibus, is lower, as if instead of the same height of the people he was talking to. So it does seem that Elidibus was not a fully grown person when he took the rank. And yeah, and then this scene here where you sort of get the Crystal Exarch is no longer needs to be there, and so Grahatia comes back. And also, yes, Graha turning rock hard in this moment. Very excited when he gripped his staff. That is never going to change. Oh, right. There it is. Could have asked me earlier.
If I were to tell you that this isn't the end, that we will meet again, would you believe me? Thank you.
Finally puts the hood back up.
With you, my mind and memory shall travel to the ends of the world and beyond. But in this place shall my body stand immovable. May it serve as an undying promise, not only to those who look to me for leadership, but to any soul who has known despair, that hope is everlasting.
There, the Exarch would remain, keeping his silent vigil. When the Scions were not released from his summoning spell, we proceeded with the plan to return them to the source. The Warrior of Darkness, however, retained her ability to traverse the two worlds at will. And in time, the Crystal Tower became a symbol of her link to the First, and of hope.
Mm-hmm.
Because in like 5 minutes, there's a node that spawns I need to go pick up.
Two comms on blind. Feels good.
I had a bit of a weird moment. Every time I'm watching like streamers go through this, I'm always expecting a giant crowd of people to be waiting on the other side of the door. So I thought it was a bit strange for a moment when there was just one guy at the bottom of the stairs.
It's free hugs. It's fine. It's good. But yeah, what a... There's so many feelings hitting you right there.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Yeah, I know we're not. We
we have a couple more of punches to the gut. I hope you're ready.
Oh, I have one that has an anecdote attached to it. We might get to that one. It might be 6-4. We'll see. Ere we descended from the throne room, I did chance upon an object which, if I have the right of it, did once. Mine apologies. Mayhap now is the appropriate time. Let's speak of it later. Shortly after you left, we observed that our enemies' ranks were no longer being replenished, presumably when your absence was noted. So we polished them off and came as quickly as we could. Which is to say, not quickly enough. But then you had the Exarch for company, didn't you? We can ask for no better than that. Sometimes I wish that I too had been gifted with the echo, that I might see what you have seen and glimpse into your heart without need for words. Interesting. You did well, you and the Exarch. At such moments, it is hard to know what to say. Are you alright, my friend? Yeah, Warrior of Light, not happy right now. Am I alright? I should be the one asking you. But yes, I'm fine, thank you. We all are. People are fine, the city's fine, and the star showers have stopped. It's almost as if we've gone back to the peaceful days that followed the night's return. Almost. Viola, if you are ready, would you recount to us how the day unfolded? So he reached out to Elidibus at the last, and his heart was moved. I only did as you asked. I suppose you did. The important thing is, though violence proved unavoidable, you did at least come to understand your foe. And in knowing his hopes and dreams, we best remember him and his legacy. So long as they remain unforgotten, the love he and his brethren bore for one another and the star may yet be rewarded. You said that an ancient came to your aid, but how is that possible? A gift from MSQ. He knew of Elidibus' plight. Foreseeing his own death, he made provisions to bring Elidibus' suffering to an end, lest his friend be left to continue the struggle alone. Or so I wildly speculate. It is unlikely we will ever know the truth. The best we could do is remember events as they happened, no more and no less. As the Ronkin so rightly put it, history is learned, not lived. Oh, there you all are. You're not dead. My friend, we were given to understand that thou wert W-E-R-T, wert injured. Shouldst thou not be abed? Lie down at a time like this? Don't be absurd. I would have come sooner if the guards had not made such a fuss. Now tell me what's happened. Where is the Exarch? Just got finished telling the story, but I'll tell it again. I see. Yeah, will you show me his spirit vessel? Yes, both his soul and memory seem intact. Good. Unlike the others, his ether was not highly charged, and so it did not seem necessary to employ a familiar for the imbuing. But I needed to be certain all the same. Oh, rudder relief. Then 'tis but a question of restoring his soul unto his flesh. And as thou didst lately tell me, the success of this process resteth on no more than our friend's soul recognizing his flesh as its own. Given his apparent desire to return to the source with Viola, one would think his soul would be only too happy to be home, no? Surely it wouldn't balk at the relative newness of its accommodation. So one would hope, but none can speak for the Exarch's heart of hearts, and he can no longer speak for himself. Furthermore, though I have drawn upon all of my not inconsiderable experience to predict the outcome, the fact remains that there is no direct precedent for what we are attempting. Will his body accept his soul? Will his essences blend properly? Will he awaken whole of mind? Any number of things can go awry. Maybe this is actually the canonical explanation for why he turns into a punk bitch, but we'll get there. Assuming that I have succeeded in tempering your expectations, I should probably add that I did ask the Exarch if he still wished to return to the source in full knowledge of the risks.
Drinking when you said that, I nearly fucking choked. I was not ready for it.
Every once in a while, I have a side swipe. A simple enough question, one would think, warranting a single word reply. Yet the answer I received was rather longer than that, almost comically so, in fact. Regardless, out of respect for the man, I shall attempt to recite it with a certain amount of poetic license. Ahem. As I grew older, the burdens I carried became ever more numerous, burdens which weighed upon my hopes, burying them deep within my breast. So deep, I couldn't be certain they were still there. But when I look around me, I'm reminded that no matter how deeply buried they may be, our hopes never truly disappear. No, they are always with us, guiding us, driving us. I see it in Vothri, who sought to vindicate his existence by creating his paradise. I see it in Ranjit, who forsook his life's cause in order to protect that which he held most dear. I see it in the people who chose to struggle rather than surrender to despair. And though our struggles may differ greatly, since the very beginning of time, they've all shared that one common thread. Hope. We struggle because we have hope. And when the time comes, I too will embrace mine. I will follow my heart regardless of the risks. And I will live with all my being as befits one who has been granted a second chance. There, I told you it was long and unspeakably sentimental to boot. One would think the outpourings of a dewy-eyed boy, not the old man the Exarch seems to believe he is. I mean, really, he's scarcely been alive as long as I've been in hiding. Dare say he's blushing in his vessel. Speaking of which, we should make ready for our journey. Time remains of the essence, after all. Needless to say, once we leave, there's no guarantee that we can return. If anyone has unfinished business, now is the time to see to it. I must pay a visit to Slitherbow. Let us reconvene here anon. There remain some few matters which require mine attention in Ilmeg. May I leave Thancred in thy care, child. I've been meaning to get some flowers from Infilia. I thought you might help me choose them, and then we can go to Nabatha Ring together one last time. Fine suggestion. Lead on. Well, it's back to Yulmore for me. Amongst other things, I owe the mayor an apology about his airship. I assume you have places of your own to be Alice. I shall see you later. Oh, free hug's still there. What do you got for me? Hit me with it. I should take this opportunity to conduct a final inspection of the spirit vessels. Given what is at stake, one can never be too thorough. That's fair. As you've probably guessed, I'm going to pay a visit to the inn at Journey's Head, but I want you to come too. I realize you don't need to see any farewells, but the Exarch does, if only in spirit, so I thought you might bring him along, so to speak. I'm here for this. I'm sure he'd love the thought of being lugged about on his hero's back. So let's be off, shall we? I can't wait to see how Halric's doing. Man, that whole sequence. This whole sequence coming up. Oh my goodness. I realize that I think I'm gonna break my heart twice in like 10 minutes time. It's fine. We gotta do it.
Yes, get your Pepto-Bismol ready.
Oh my god. So I thought this. Well, we'll get there. We'll let the moment speak for themselves. Oh, he's not here. Alright. He'll come out when the cutscene hits. Halric! Oh god, don't tell me he's wandered off again. We gotta go find him. Well, I say, I didn't see you there. If you're looking for Halric, he's gone for a walk with one of the others. They're planning to visit the graveyard, if I'm not mistaken. Shall we adjourn to the graveyard? Come, Midgard Summer. Father of dragons. Oh, contented caretaker. What do you got? Nothing. There he is. I'm afraid he wandered off again. There's no need to worry. Halric's safe and well. He's been showing good progress and likes to go for walks of late. Though his steps usually bring him to this particular spot. Tesseline, probably. I wasn't aware he had family here. He doesn't. It's Tesseline, her steward, that is. We buried here in her honor. So he remembers. What brings you back so soon out of interest? I didn't think the next round of treatments was due yet. No, it isn't. Look, I realize this is sudden, but I've come to say goodbye. It's time for me to return home. But rest assured the treatments will continue. Beck Lug will come to oversee them in my stead. I see. You did mention that you and your friends were searching for a way home. Needless to say, we'll be sorry to see you go, but I know everyone will be happy for you, truly. Happy and grateful. You've done so much for us, achieved what none of us dared hope was possible. And we'll see to it that your good work continues and that there are no more poor souls are buried here before their time. So rest easy and take care. We wish you every happiness. But it isn't time to say our farewells quite yet, so if there are any tasks that need doing, hunting beasts, fetching water, and what have you, just say the word. I mean to make use of every last moment here. After all, the time left to you is precious. That's right, Halric. That's exactly right. Those words will guide you true, so never forget them. And neither will I. Take care. What? I'm not crying. I just have sand in my eye, that's all. As I mentioned, I mean to stay here as long as possible. In the meantime, perhaps you can go and look in on the others. Alfino, for instance. If anyone is crying, it will be him. What am I looking for? Dumbass. Alright, it's nighttime, so they may not hit me with that crescendo. But we'll still have a good opening in when we go into Yulmore. It'll be the nice, look at it. On a teleporting into a cutscene. Disgusting! Oh, wait, maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe we'll come in and it'll be the day music for Yulmore.
Oh, Alpha, no.
You will not be getting that day music, by the way.
Please, Lady Chai, dry your eyes.
I will teleport back to Yulmore for this damn day music.
The thought of never seeing you again is more than my poor heart can bear.
Husband just shrugs, defeated.
Oh, it's you. As you can see, Alphino has broken the news. I don't know how to console her. She thinks we'll be lost without him.
Make sure you leave nothing unsaid. Way of life being non-jerkish today.
Indeed, my friend. Nothing unsaid. Lady Chai, I have a confession to make. On the day we ousted Lord Vorthree, when I revealed the truth of his tyranny and your complicity in his crimes, I did so with great trepidation. Not out of fear that you wouldn't listen, but that you might never recover. There was a time when I too, in my hubris, believed myself worthy to lord it over others. And when the lie was laid bare, when I was forced to confront the cost, the lives lost, it all but destroyed me. To awaken from a naive dream to so harsh a reality, I would have understood had you all surrendered to despair.
Inappropriate sword.
But you didn't surrender. Far from it. You picked yourselves up and rose to the challenge. You found a path forward and the strength to walk it, and to keep walking it, day after day. But what struck me is how much faster you found it than I did.
Really? That felt pretty slow to me. But rest assured, we'll make Yulmore into a nation anyone would be proud to call home. Eventually. You can still come and go as you please, I believe. When we have good tidings to report, I may trouble you to be their bearer.
Happy nod? Oh, no. Tap in the chest.
There may also be less than good tidings, in which event I hope I can trouble you for your counsel.
I should be honored to provide it, Master Chai.
Oh, Alphino, I know you aren't one to sit still, but do remember to take your ease from time to time. And no matter where you are, remember that there are people here who are praying for your health and happiness. Our brave and gentle artist. You have our love, now and always.
Thanks, Cat Mom.
And do you mine? Please take care.
It's more like rich aunt, though. Rich cat aunt and uncle. Birds.
Going AFK until the daytime starts.
No, I'll just keep it here. I know how I'll fix this. It's midnight.
Yes.
I'll keep going.
I saw the time. I saw the time you were going into this cutscene, and I'm like, no chance. There's no way.
No. We'll be back. I'll be back. We've got plenty. There's plenty of crap to do. I'll come back. I'll take one more hit of it. I'm trying to think. Do we ever need to come back to Yulmore? We come back to the first, but I think we do. We're in the Amur Ring. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. But I'll just be back in 6 hours. Strange feeling to stay in the company of our friends, knowing that I will never see them again. I struggle to reconcile it in my mind. But this I know, I shall cherish my memories of Norvrandt, of every soul I met here for the rest of my days. I shall look forward to your tales of their endeavors. I realize now that I never asked you what business brought you here. Can I be of assistance? Your sister told me to pick you up. Alice said that, did she? Well, as you can see, I am quite all right now, unlike her by the sound of it. Perhaps you might consider visiting Rianger next. Given his conversance with the idiosyncrasies of the Fey folk, I doubt it will be an issue, but a small part of me worries that they may not relinquish him willingly. As such, I would feel better if you were to look in on our friend. Assuming you have the time, of course. What else do I have to do? Hang on a minute. Oh, I thought Mary got banned. It's still there, I guess. You're materia people.
Wait, sorry, you thought who got banned?
The Mary Lamentorum mod. Wasn't that the one that got kicked?
Yeah.
Oh, the guy still
He probably
had it.
He probably just hasn't updated his thing.
Nah, that's probably right. Yeah, where are you, Mender? Help me, you're not at 100%. That's not a tail. Oh, I got a queen bean over there. God, that's a... It's a lot of Fall Guys. Ooh. It's the Mudman! Mudman will kill me. I'm leaving it alone. Yeah, no, you cannot do it. You cannot solo an A rank at 84 as a DPS. Ain't no way. Why tidy up now when you can do it never? Ha! That I should have the pleasure of welcoming a guest, even as mine own occupation draweth to a close. What bringeth thee hither, my friend? Alphinaud told me to check you out. So thou wouldst grant the Exarch a final tour of the realm which hath been his home these 100 years, a noble gesture. As for Master Alphinaud's concerns, thou mayst rest assured that all is well here. Far from detaining me, our fae friends have agreed to assist in the transportation of these tomes onto the Cabinet of Curiosity. Not more remaineth to be done. Regardless, 'tis well that thou didst come, for I had been meaning to show something to thee. An object I chanced to find after thy victory over Elidibus. This is what he was referencing when we talked to him before. Though it hath lost its radiance, it unmistakably a crystal of light. One that did, in all likelihood, once belong to Ardbert. Having been interred with his body, it would have remained upon his person after his possession by Elidibus. And when his mortal form was, forgive mine indelicacy, consumed by thy foe to fuel his transformation, I posit that the crystal did tumble free. Save that which doth abide in thee, it is all that remaineth of our friend, and if thou art willing, I would have thee deliver it unto Seto. I can think of no worthier recipient than he, and no more fitting a bearer than thee. As ever thou wilt find the Amaro in Wallachdorf. My thanks, Viola. Crystal shall grant Seto a measure of comfort, I believe, and to receive it from thee shall only add to its meaning. I am not going across. I'm teleporting across the zone. I ain't moving. How's the crowds? Oh, not too bad. Okay, Kaiba boy. Full glad I am to see you safe and well. Rumors spoke of strange spectral foes bent on your destruction. With the sky returned to normal, I assume all is well again. So, to what do I owe the pleasure of this visit? Crystal of light believed to have belonged to Ardbert. Though it has lost its radiance, you would swear that a faint light still shines at its core as if to remind you that hope never dies. Very oddly specific faint light shining. It's crystals, it's Final Fantasy, we do this.
Is that Ardbert's crystal? So it is. It has changed, but I would know it anywhere. However, did you come by it?
third time she has to tell this story.
Then, even in death, his enemies found a way to profit from his sacrifice. Oh, it grieves me to think of his body being used for evil ends. But, thanks to you, his honor is restored, and he may finally find peace. No words can express my gratitude. I will keep this crystal safe to the end of my days. Rest easy, my friend. You have earned it.
Close your eyes.
Pardon? Very well. Oh, how can this be?
Seto, my old friend. You've grown.
Oh, Artbert, how I've missed you. I'm sorry I couldn't keep you safe, or even console you. Had I only learned to speak sooner, I would have told you how much you meant to me, how much I cared.
I knew. I always knew. But I'm happy to hear it nonetheless. Thank you, Seto. My partner in crime.
Pretty sure this scene got to me the first time through. I couldn't hold it together.
I see. His journey continues. Then I will not yet bid him rest. With you, he may look forward to many more adventures. It has been a while since last I flew. Perhaps I too will go on a little adventure? Ride the winds, seek the horizon? Yes, I think perhaps I will.
Fuck this cutscene. Cutscene's not allowed to bully me so fucking hard.
Thank you, Viola, for taking care of Ardbert. May your adventures together take you beyond the farthest horizons, and may they always lead you safely home. Dude,
I was streaming when I got to this fucking cutscene.
Oh man, there's no hiding.
And I'm like, I gotta mute the mic. I ain't fucking. I'm not speaking until we get to the next cutscene. Like, fuck that.
That was. I'm feeling it right now a little bit.
I didn't need more convincing to get an Amuro as a mount, but
Oh God.
after that cutscene, I was like, all right, we're getting everything to 90. Wait, no, 80. Yeah, I forgot what the expansion we're on.
Yeah. I mean, I like as soon as I came to Ilmeg, and saw the Amara and I hung out with him. I was like, must have. But like after that scene, I'm just like, oh my God, oh Seto. Oh.
We got another punch to the gut. Oh, we're not done yet.
Oh no, we're
It's
not
over.
done yet. We gotta go to every zone in this place. Yeah, I mean Halric still, Halric ain't easy. I mean, thankfully Alfino, who cares, but. Ah, thou art returned, tell me, how did Seto receive thine offering? It went well. Remarkable. 'Twas fated that thou should be the one to undertake this task, I think. As Ardbert liveth on in thee, so too shall he and his comrades live on in the hearts of people of Norvrandt. And their tale, now rightly told, shall inspire new warriors of light for generations to come. Now, assuming thou intendest to continue thy tour, might I suggest Slitherbow? I gotta get there sometime. The task of tidying up one's abode is seldom light work, yet I suspect Pistola is heavier than most. Suffice it to say, a pair of helping hands might not go amiss. God damn it. I was hoping we'd go to Thancred first. Give you a buffer. Alright, let's get it. And what is this? Have you come to spy on me? Oriande told me to come here. Does Oriande truly think me so slovenly? The nerve. Loath as I am to disappoint, I put my affairs in order some time ago. I've even bade my farewells. To everyone save Runar, that is. He's nowhere to be seen.
Master Matoya.
For too long I have remained silent, but no longer. I could not bear it if you were to leave. Please, stay. I beg of you.
God damn it.
Runar, please.
I jest, at least in part. What I came to say is this. Thank you. Without your wisdom, your strength, and your kindness to guide us, our people would still be lost. We will never forget you, Master Matoya. Wherever your journeys may take you, you will always be in our hearts.
And you in mine. Remember that your people's journey, that our people's journey is yet ongoing. Your lives will change, and so too will your dreams. Yet come what may, you need not forsake your time-honored traditions, nor less your beliefs.
But neither should you be beholden to them. For it was with curiosity and courage that the Knights Blessed first triumphed over adversity. New knowledge and new wisdom are ever worthy of pursuit.
Indeed they are. And so, until we return to the Sunless Sea, we shall endeavor to live our lives to the fullest.
That is well. But however great your strides, there may yet come a day when the challenges you face cannot be surmounted alone.
Here it is.
On such a day...
Here it is.
On such a day.
You may call on me.
The cold shot! This isn't if this isn't 7.4, I'm gonna be so mad. So mad!
Since a means to travel between worlds exists, you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. And there remain so many mysteries here that want for solving.
Master Matoya!
Runar, really?
God, I wish that were me.
Which one?
Actually, I just realized it is. I just realized it was in his arms. So that's a good point.
Porque no los dos? Look, flip a coin. If it lands heads, you win. If it lands tails, you win. You won. Congratulations. Hang on, I'm crying a bit. Ugh. Knew I wasn't gonna make it. Oh, hang on. Let's see. I thought it was just going to be the one line. Please take good care, Master Matoya. CNC eats well and wraps up, but warm on cold days. And there's an herbal tea that she enjoys. If I give you the recipe, you can make it for her, perhaps. And above all, please keep her close. I do not deny that she is strong, but even the strongest among us should not be alone. Honestly, he's a boy in the body of a man. Anyway, it's time we head back to the Crystarium, shall we? No, do you guys need 5 minutes? You still have to take the Exarch to Nabatha Ring? I see. Very well, you can look in on Thancred while you're about it. His will be a difficult farewell, and I am sure he would appreciate your support. The path goes through Twine. If you wait there, you are like to meet him on his way back, if not before. It's time for me to say my goodbyes. Crystal Exarch, turn away for a minute. You two, what is this? My bloody name day? I see. Yes, Thancred was here and Rin too. They said they wanted to go to Nabatha Ring, so we gave them the use of the trolley. That's right. The old girl's up and running again. We didn't just put her back together, mind you. No, with a little help from Master Chai. We made her faster. And stronger. Oh, yes. The future of trolleys is looking brighter than ever. Whisper it, but I reckon it might be time. Time to reach for the stars. The trolley to dwarf all trolleys. You ask me, we're better off making them smaller. That way they can fit in narrow shafts. But that's genius. Why didn't I think of that? Enough. You can daydream in your own time. In case you've forgotten, our priority is to have more working trolleys. That's why we turned to Shinuz, by the way. Not to make the one trolley we've got to go faster. We needed help getting a few Talos back in working order, see? We were out testing them when your airship came down, as a matter of fact. You seem to have a habit of crashing things. I do. We're back. Thanks for the loan of the trolley. Viola, what are you doing here? Don't tell me the others are waiting for us. It's a relief. At any rate, we're done what we come to do, which means I'm ready to leave. Or as ready as I'll ever be. Not to pry, but what's going on? You off somewhere? You could say that. Getting Magnus up to speed. So you're heading home. Just a simple miner. I don't know much about this world-traversing business. The young lady here, she'll be looked after, will she? I'll be fine, thank you. I have a place to stay at the Crystarium and don't want for anything. Besides which, I've no shortage of friends I can turn to. Friends like you lot. So please don't worry, I'll be fine, really. If you say so. Being a matter of life and death, I suppose you have to leave. I, for one, would still be torn. If the choice were mine, I'm not sure I could bear to be parted from my family. No, it's for the best. Rin has chosen to walk her own path, and she doesn't need me under her feet. Besides, I have my own responsibilities, and I wouldn't be setting a very good example if I neglected them. Perhaps not. Either way, I envy your dilemma. Well then, my young lady, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you're to call on us. It may surprise you, but we could do more than simply offer you trolley rides. What else can I ride? Anyway.
Flame Dragon.
I made it so... What? I got this far, okay?
I never got to use it. This is the only chance I'm going to get now. That's it.
Ah! No, I have to wait till Endwalker where he has like 2 lines and I become a gremlin again. Nowhere left to visit. We go back to the Crystarium together. Welcome me. I forgot to thank Thancred. When you get the chance, tell him I'm glad we had that little talk, and tell him we'll look out for the girl. Hang on a minute. Almost missed out. What do you got? Crystal Exarch had a pleasant tour of the realm. It then... This is it. Did everything I could in my time, no regrets. No regrets. Took the liberty of informing the Crystarium's leaders for our imminent departure. It seemed only right. I thought that it would be easier after saying farewell, but each step I took out of Yulmore felt heavier than the last. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. You're probably wondering why I'm not with the others. It's just, I always knew that everyone would leave one day, and I always hoped and prayed that we would find a way to send them home. But now the time has come, I just feel lost. Lost and lonely. I just don't want our last moments together to be sad. I want to hold myself together just long enough to say the things that I need to say, but I'm not sure I can even do that. You can do it. Get out there. Right. Thank you. I feel braver already. Go on ahead and join the others. I'll be along after I've taken a few deep breaths.
That's everyone then. We've all said what we needed to.
Even as we speak, Backlog undertaketh their final inspection of our spirit vessels. When thine own preparations for the journey are complete, thou art to present thyself in the ocular.
Everyone? I want to thank you all, on behalf of the First. You, and Minfilia, and the Exarch. Without each and every one of you guiding us, fighting for us, we wouldn't be standing here now. There wouldn't even be a here. And no words can express our gratitude. We still have a lot to do. Countless trials to overcome. But if it ever seems too much, I'll think of our time together. The happy moments, and the sad. I will remember it all. And it will give me the strength to carry on. Without you. Because you made me who I am. Minfilia. Reen. To honor these names and these memories, I will stand with all the people of this land and strive for a better tomorrow.
Thancred. I believe the honor of responding should rightfully be thine.
I know better than most how much you've grown, and I have every confidence you'll make your people proud. Gods know I'm proud of you. I always will be. You deserve all the happiness in the world, and more.
Might we also say a few words?
Why, this is just about all of you.
To see you off seemed the least we could do.
Okay. December of 2020, right? Kind of a shit year. Because, you know, the world had ended. Also just a very, very stressful part of my job. For various reasons. Directly related to COVID and everything else. I stole away for an afternoon of just wanting to do this, because this was the part of the story I was in. And I was at this specific scene, all the emotions going on, like, hitting me. I'm trying to hold it together. My boss at the time cold calls me, and I'm like, oh shit, what's going on at work? I immediately panic. I'm like, because, I mean, I was working, but, like, doing this at the same time, going back and forth. So I'm at this emotional state when he calls me up and he basically says, I know that you've been working really hard, shorthanded for several months, all by yourself. I just want to say how great a job you've been doing and how we all appreciate you. And I still, to this day, do not know how I didn't just break out in tears on that guy. Sometimes I think back about that. I'm just like, you do have emotional control because you didn't turn into a slobbering mess and then have to explain that you're playing a video game while working. Anyway. It was this scene specifically because it was stuck on this camera while I was talking to him for 20 minutes, and I'm like just trying to hold it together. Anyway, that's my story on this.
You risked your all for us, fought for a realm not your own. Before you came, we had never known the beauty of the night sky. Or the joy of your company. Though it saddens us deeply to bid you farewell, it has ever been our way to send off friends with a smile. Wherever your road should lead, we shall pray for your safety. And following your brave example, we shall continue to fight for the Crystarium.
With or without us, you've always taken good care of this city. I don't doubt for a moment you'll continue to do so.
Aye. A more resilient people we have never known. As resilient and enduring as the tower that watches over you.
To the last, we did not question the Exarch about his past. It is only now, when he can no longer tell us, that we believe we know the answer. We have heard what became of him, and what is about to be attempted. All will be well. Of this we are certain. How could it be otherwise, when every soul in the Crystarium is praying for it with all their heart?
And so, when our Lord awakens, I bid you give him a message. Tell him he needn't worry about us. That he need no longer hide who he truly is. That he should live his own life to the fullest. And that if he should ever find himself reminiscing on the past with a smile, we shall be smiling with him. Will you tell him this?
I'll do my best.
I am sure you will.
I dare say we have all the good wishes we can carry. Let us be on our way.
Now you know how I felt when I had to take the plane ride back to Scotland way back when. By the by, this next set of cutscenes is over half an hour.
Ah, that's a good point.
I'm just giving you the warning.
Yep. Yeah.
Because we got to do the whole transfer thing. We got to go through the whole reveal at the end. We also got to do the what's happening right now in Garlemald.
Yeah, there's a lot that needs to happen.
So it is actually more than half an hour because I decided to quickly open up the cutscenes on YouTube to see where you were at and how long was left, and it was like 35 minutes left.
Thanks for letting me know. Here, we'll do this. We'll do this before we turn it off. One more time. Ah!
Yay! One more Umorian visit. I still use this place for like all crafting and gathering related things because the vendors are just right there.
Yeah, it's there are a couple of places like that. Like Tuliolol is the fastest distance between the Aetheryte and the inn. So if you need to get to the inn real quick, you actually want to go to Tuliolol. And then yeah, if you want a script exchange in 10 feet or less, it's right here. Tricks of the trade. Yeah. Well, what are they sneaking them in bags?
Oh, hey, follow the leader. Well done.
Yeah. Mammoteer. Whatever. Alright.
Well, we dealt with all the punches to the gut.
Yeah. That is basically the end of it. We do have to get everybody back, and that's, that has its own intrigue. There is whether or not Grahati is going to be okay. There's what we come back to. We haven't heard from our bestie Xenos in a little bit. So, definitely a lot to come forward. But yeah, this is our proper goodbye.
Good. When I was streaming this, and I was like, okay, I got over the settle cutscene. Let's go. Let's just continue. I've got everything together. Everything's held together. And then fucking Lena's voice breaks, and I'm like, oh, fuck off. Fuck right off. Right in the face, man. I just recovered. You can't do this to me, man.
It's just so many feelings hitting you. Yeah, and again, you're still riding that Elidibus wave emotionally. So it's like you have all that coming from you. The culmination, not just of like the patch content, but like the Scions. Now all the Sundered Scions are gone. All of their plots are thwarted, so we could tell. And you know, we have prevailed over their schemes. The world is safe. Elidibus seemed convinced that the his fractured brethren could not continue the. You're like, we got this. We've won. It's safe. That place is safe. This place is safe. And then you're walking around, you're just like, oh my god, everything's hitting you. That was a frog giraffe. Yeah, and then they hit you with this theme as you walk out. I'm like, ah, divine. So, good places I need to pack it in, I guess. A little early, but it makes up for the last stream being a little late, I guess. God, yeah, Shadowbringers, guys. Holy crap. What a go. Patch content, solid. I'm going through some, like, wait, what trials? Because I'm stuck on Endwalker mode where there's a trial every patch, but it's the weapon project, which I'll be doing later. Yeah, Siege of Sacrifice, and then we have... it'd be the 3 weapon projects, and then Memoria Miseria, which would involve me doing Bajja, which I'm also... I am not doing Bajja on this character. Very unlikely.
You barely do it in your current character.
I'm barely doing the current character! Those 3 triple triad cards are just mocking me, but not for long. Once I get Del Rita done, they mine. They mine. Then I can go back to Pagglethon bullying me. Anyway. Thank you everybody for coming out. Riding with me on this emotional journey. And yeah, we go back to the source. We've got all that stuff going on. Merlywib's gonna remind us why she's one of the most badass characters in existence. That may not be next week though. That may be the week after. Which actually, I need a calendar. Come on. Yeah, next week I'll be here. And the end of the month is Fangsgiving. So I don't know what my streaming schedule will be. Probably won't be, but regardless. Saturday, I am streaming. Probably not Hello Kitty. I gotta move on. I'm still playing Hello Kitty in my own time, but probably most of what I'm doing nowadays is maintenance stuff, and then it's just rep grinding to get the content. So I finally run out of proper quests. Hello Kitty's still hella fun. Hella fun. What am I doing? What am I doing on this screen? Hang on, winding down.
Don't tempt me to buy it. I'm gonna. Keep tempting me, I might get it.
I mean, you guys have seen what they're on about. All you're missing is just logging in every day and then picking up sticks off the ground for an hour and a half and then shoving cakes down people's throats. Yes, and then doing a very intense interior decorating to try to convince people to show up. I'm gonna get Fenico tomorrow. That was my triumph this week. anyway. Saturday is going to be Tormented Souls 2. Very excited for that, personally. And that'll be this week, next week, and then from there, figure it out. I do a big-ass queue, though. It's sort of, there's a lot of stuff to hit in. But for later. That's for later. Later talk. For now, talk. Everybody enjoy your evening. Thanks for hanging out. All those other things.